Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Stars Above. And actually, I guess it's more of Remnants today than it is the Stars Above. However, it kind of makes a guest appearance, so I guess it still counts. And I know what you must be thinking right now, you're probably very confused. Mr. Pixels, this isn't quite exactly where I was expecting today's episode to begin. Looks like you're on a brand new world again. And that is because I am. Hence the reason why I mentioned that today's episode is going to focus a lot more on the Remnants mod rather than your average Terraria stuff or the Stars Above. And the reason for that is basically that the Remnants mod has undergone a significant amount of updates, and a lot of things are a lot different now, and I really wanted to see them. I'm very excited to see what's in the mod, and I know a couple of things, specifically the pyramid, like I'd mentioned in the last episode, were massively overhauled, as well as a couple of other things. I noticed these fence posts sticking up here. A couple of things are different. So we're just gonna wander around a brand new world generation that I just made today, and we're gonna take a look at a couple of things. The two main things are going to be looking at this new pyramid and seeing what's up in there, and then going over to the Crimson and actually fighting the Brain of Cthulhu and seeing what all that looks like over there. So first things first, let's head on over to the desert, not very far away. It's pretty much right here. This is a medium-sized world, but things are pretty relatively cramped together. As you can see, not a whole lot has changed about this generation here. I do have a Heroes mod on, by the way, but don't worry. I'm just leaving it up here to show you that God mode is not on. I'm not going to be doing any funny business. It's just to kind of make things a little bit smoother since we're not actually progressing so much as we are just taking a look at some things. So we'll pew-pew there real quick, blow some things out of the sky. I've got the fossil armor on, because I completely forgot that I could make that, and the set bonus and all that is completely different now. I used to be Ball Man, now I'm Bone Man, I guess. We're gonna be getting a little bit of a range boost. We can try out this Neo Deal Maker. So we'll set our spawn here. Asher the Guide. Hey, how's it going, buddy? I just stopped by here. This little base that I put together to make spawning in and out relatively easy. I'm not gonna keep anything from this world, by the way, don't worry. I'm not counting any of that stuff. We're just taking a look at some things. So let's zoom in here. First things first, new pyramid. In we go. Take a look and see what's inside of here, because I absolutely want to. Look at that, there's a booby trap waiting for me right inside the front door. I'm not sure if I'm particularly fond of that, but that's something. There we go, pew-pew right there. I can't really tell if the set bonus is really helping me all that much, being that it, since this weapon doesn't actually use ammo. So there's some spikes here. They inflict bleeding. I feel like I already knew that. Can I just dig a hole through this? Yes, I absolutely can, so I'm going to do that. Alright, see what we got in here now. It looks like some things are a little bit different. We got our bass statues right inside the front door, I've noticed. There's that new desert soundtrack in the background. Really hardcore. Oh yeah, going on some murdering down here. Feel like the sub-Saharan Doom guy. Oh yeah. Alright, more booby traps down here. I've noticed. I don't know why I needed to obliterate that scorpion, but I sure did. Look at this down there. Is that a nice painting down there? Is that actually like a Terraria painting, or is that something inserted by the Remnants mod? Because that's really cool looking if it is. No, visiting the pyramids. Who is that supposed to be? Is that the traveling merchant? Interesting. Oh, I can actually open the chests in here now. There we go. We've got some desert loot. Thunder Zapper. I forgot about that thing. Really nice new magic staff. Blows through mana pretty quickly, but it's nice to get in the early game. Yeah, get out of here. Blast you. Yeah. I think he might be dead. Okay, we're moving on down a little bit farther. We're going through this relatively quickly. I do like the way that it looks, though. It's definitely a lot different of a layout. It looks cool. I like it. A little bit more characteristics, I guess you could say here. Personalities, I suppose. That is a really cool-looking painting. Open Sesame, Dune Rider boots. That's another thing that they got there. I suppose that's Hermes boots for the desert. What else we got here? We got the Snake Charmer's flute. Summons rope snakes. What? This is, wait. Oh, wait a minute. That is so cool. What? Since when has this item been in the game? Look at it just goes. Look at that. That is ridiculous. That is really cool looking. I didn't even know this thing existed. Okay, I might have to take back what I said about not taking anything back from this world, because the danger noodle here, summonable danger noodles, is really awesome. I like that. Right, we're gonna keep moving on forward. There we go, we're blasting through it. I don't really know if there's much of a difference in the scale of this place, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. At least on the map anyway, it looks like it's about the same size. It's definitely a lot more treacherous in here. Wall creepers. Is that something that happens after the mummies are dead? They just get replaced with wall creepers? Has that changed at all whatsoever? Ah, you're losing a lot of blood. Yikes, you can't regenerate health anymore. Oh, actually have something to say about that now, do you? You didn't have anything to say about it the last, like, 5 times I fell on the spikes, but thanks for letting me know now. Little late to that party, I suppose. All right, let's keep moving on along here. Down we go, into the hole here. I love that. That is so satisfying. Blasting a bullet out there and breaking a whole row of pots. That's really nice. I like it. Am I not in the desert anymore? Does this go down so deep that it doesn't even count me in the desert? I'm still playing the music. That's weird. Interesting. Encumbering stone. Prevents item pickups while in the inventory. You are over encumbered. Ah, that's interesting. That must also be a new item. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna deposit a couple of things in my piggy bank there because we're kind of running out of inventory space. We'll just put that all in there and we'll worry about it later. Probably gonna regret that, but that's okay. I'm gonna be getting a lot of stuff today exploring so many different biomes. Look at that. Blah, blast them in the face. Blah, 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 blast them. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. I don't think so. I'm gonna blast you in the face. Don't make me get out my danger noodle. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't really like the way that that sounds. I think I'm gonna keep my danger noodle to myself. Storm Spear, a nice melee weapon there. Very nice. Shoots out those projectiles. The stuff that they added to the desert in 1.4 definitely made it actually worth going into. I've got to be getting down somewhat close to the bottom here, right? Like, there's got to be, like, some kind of central treasure room, yeah? I would think so. You get down there and you're like, oh, here's a whole bunch of valuable stuff. Actually, no, that looks like we're at the bottom now. Is there a way out down there? I'm powered up and ready to go. I pity the next fool run up to me like that. Guess it was that pot right there. Flying carpet, very nice. So I guess this pyramid just has absolutely everything in it. What else we got here? Ancient chisel? Increases mining speed. I totally forgot that existed too. Oh my god. I was really like neglecting this here. I've been sleeping on the desert, you know what I'm saying? There's so many good things in here. Never mind, I changed my mind. I completely and totally lied to you. I am absolutely going to take things back home with me. There's so many good things here. It's probably in that other pyramid. I just haven't taken advantage of it. We're just gonna go a little bit this way. Let's just throw this on there. There we go. We're just gonna get a little bit of a hole right here. Don't mind me, desert spirits. Just taking a little bit of a stroll through your walls. It's fine. All right, have I reached the bottom here? Have I discovered everything there is to discover in here? It looks like there's another way in there. It looks like all the water leaf plots are still here. I wonder if they'll just grow anyway. Will they all, like, sprout even though they're in here? Or do they actually have to be out in the open in the rain? I'm slowed. I think I finally found the bottom here. There we go. We have found the exit. Nice wide open area here. It looks like, oh god, nothing has changed about that. That still's very painful, yeah. Oh my god, no. I hate him so much. Yep. Well, I've already explored everything I need to explore in the desert, so I don't really know how much more I can see down here. I guess at a certain point inside of this pyramid, it doesn't actually count as being in a pyramid anymore. Started converting all these torches to the cavern torches, or bone torches, I guess you could say they are. Alright, I think that might actually be it this time. Is that an extractor over there? Does it still have those in the wall? Oh no, that's just a little outcropping there. Is there anything else in here? It doesn't really look like it. I mean, I don't know, how does the layout compare to the other one? I mean, obviously it's definitely structured a lot different. I think I do prefer this one though, for sure. A little bit more treacherous too, kind of makes it seems a little bit, I don't know, I would say lived in, but I guess it's only technically correct. I wouldn't exactly say they are living in here because, I don't know, what is the difference between a mummy and a zombie other than one of them wears toilet paper when it goes out? In my mind, in my Terraria headcanon, there is a feud between the zombies and the mummies as to which is the better undead. Then the skeletons show up and things just get all kinds of crazy. Look at that, these cool looking paintings here. I've never seen some of these before. Like, I don't think that I ever would outside of this mod if they randomly spawn inside those little rooms down there and you can only get like so many of them. I'm assuming there's more. There's probably a lot more types of paintings, but these look really cool. There's so many things in here. Ah, god, like spiders specifically. Okay, I don't know why I'm walking back out of here the hard way. Hello, Asher, how's it going? We're back up to the surface again. And there you go, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all folks of different existence types out there. There is your new pyramid. I think it looks really cool. I like it. Scale of 1 to 10, give it probably about 1 antlion. That's my scale, that's my rating scale there. Anyways, now that we're done with that, we've completely and totally filled our inventory up with desert junk. We're gonna go on over to the Crimson, and we're gonna see what's up over there. Hopefully lots of good stuff in there as well. Okay, so we're gonna make a quick pit stop. I've changed my mind. We're gonna make a quick pit stop because I was going through, and I happened to notice how wildly different this looks as well. The little living tree area down here. It looks so very, very different. Look at this. There's actual, like, rooms in here. All these different chests and everything in it. Like, this is really cool looking. Like, I imagine all the different rooms probably look about the same, but all these different living chests in here, all these different things. The real question is, does it have the finch staff in it? Can of worms. I don't think I ever got any of those from the chests in my world. I don't think they spawned. That would have been really nice to have at the early game. Oh my god, look at this place. Now I kind of want to start another world again so I can go back and look at all this new stuff. I feel like the Remnants mod is definitely going to be a staple part of all of my future Let's Plays, where compatible, of course. Because I can imagine with things like, Secrets of the Shadows Pyramid, or like the Abandoned Lab from Mod of Redemption, those big structures and whatnot, probably not super compatible with this, just because of the amount of things that it already adds to begin with. But alright, that's really cool. Alright, let's just keep progressing onward then, on over to the Crimson. Alright, here we are outside of the Crimson. As you can see, we've got a lot of eyes on us right now. Ah! And would you look at that giant skull in the background back there? Was that always there? Also, who was flying their hot air balloon over the Crimson? What are you doing over there? That's a thrill seeker right there if ever I saw one. Oh, it's okay. It just evaporated into the clouds. That's fine. That's probably what I would do too, honestly, if I was over here. But yeah, I honestly never noticed that skull in the background there. Whatever it was, left its eyeballs just laying around. Okay, now we're going to go into the Crimson. We're going to make a little bit more progression here. We're going to probably absolutely obliterate it over here. Look at this. Okay, so the surface structure looks about the same. Doesn't look too terribly different. I noticed that, I don't know if the Calamity Mod texture pack is bugging out, but there's no new sprites for these guys, which I could have sworn there were. I think I distinctly remember there being some. Do I have like an outdated version of it or something? I'm not 100% sure, but I do distinctly remember there being new sprites for the Crimson stuff. At least I thought there was anyway. Oh, there's some stuff there, yeah. Face monster, my god, that thing looks terrifying. It is disgusting. This is really cool looking though, by the way. I like this. Oh wow, look at that. It's a big open pit down here. You just walk right in. It's a lot different than that kind of open mouth looking thing down there. And would you listen to that? It is a... yeah, it is a mushroom biome down there. Look at the Crimtane. That is really cool looking. That texture on that is so awesome looking. Oh, it actually looks like veins pumping blood through it. Oh. It's hardcore. I like how I'm talking about this bloody, gory, this, like, mess of a biome over here, and, there's just, like, fungus disco going on over in the background. Oh, my. That's funny. Okay, we need to find some, hearts down here. Gonna try to take down the Brain of Cthulhu. I imagine it'd be pretty cramped, tight squeeze down here. Do you know what's actually kind of interesting is that I'd like to believe that the developer of this mod and I were kind of a like mind with the design for this, because back when 1.4 first came out, I got a new world generated, and I was kind of like thinking to myself, I would really like it if they overhauled the generation of the Crimson and the Corruption. And believe it or not, I actually did make a world kind of with a design. It was kind of similar to the way this is structured almost. Kind of, sort of. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, it's like really dark in here too. I'm sure that's like the lighting mod or something doing that. It really makes it really atmospheric. I don't know. Maybe it's just the texture pack skewing my judgment here, but I really am digging the way that this looks compared to the Corruption. I think I like the way this looks better. I do like the Corruption more, of course. I am a Corruption enjoyer. I like the themes more. I do. I really enjoy it a lot more. But this looks really cool, I have to admit. All right, let's go bust this real quick. There we go. We got the Undertaker. That looks pretty mean looking. Look at that. Ah, did they make it harder to find the orbs in here? Do you actually have to kind of meander through it a little bit? I'm still just going to blow holes in the ground, but you know what? I'll make a little bit more effort, I suppose. There we go. We got the Crimson Heart with us now. We'll carry that along with us, I suppose. The people that missed this bonus episode are going to be completely and totally lost. Like, how did he end up with that in Corruption World? What? Oh, this is going to be exciting. I do imagine, though, unfortunately, that the big brain is probably going to die just as quickly because of just how powerful the Dark Moon is. But that's okay. I'm not here for the challenge. I'm here for the experience. Come on, break. There it is. Try to attack your mind directly. Don't be fooled by the mirages. I gotta be fooled by the standing right in front of me. Do you mind? God, despicable. Okay, so nothing changed about the sprite on this guy. He's already kind of kicking my butt. I can't move. I'm stuck in the cramped space. I'm in the cramped space. I'm gonna die. You've found my one true weakness. It's tight, cramped spaces with a slow attacking weapon. I should have switched to something else. Well, it's because I said I like the corruption more, isn't it? That's exactly what it was. I bet that's what it was. All right, fine. Let's try that again with a little bit of preparation, I suppose. Whatever. There he is. Brain of Cthulhu. Come on over. I didn't really give myself that much space this time either, to be honest with you, but it's okay. I have a little bit more maneuverability here. There you go. Come on. How do you like them apples? Blast you a little bit. All right, you're going to go to your big brain phase now. I'm just going to use this now. I'm not even going to bother with it. Just have a little bit of range here. That's all I needed. All right, you know what? Tight, compact spaces are my mortal enemy. Anything with knockback is yours. So honestly, I think might have you beat here. Just by a little hair here. Bug, go away, please. Come on, and he's almost defeated. Oh my god, I actually got genuinely confused about which was which, and he's dead anyway. So there we go. Rotted Fargo. That looks really cool looking. Interesting. Also, by the way, Crimson Campfire, that looks really cool. I don't know, I'm not sure if that's the texture pack or if that's just what it looks like in general, but that is really awesome looking as well. I like that. I just like the color scheme. I think that's what it really is. Okay, what do we got here? Brain of Confusion, there's the change. Create illusions and dodge and attack. Increase crit chance after dodge. Confuse nearby enemies after being struck. So, that is very nice. I really like that accessory. That's kind of the main reason why I decided to do that. Probably not gonna really worry too much about the Crimson stuff. I can't imagine that I would need it. I might take a couple of these things back to my main world, build up something there. Or I guess I could do it the legit way, I suppose. And make a graveyard biome and all that. Lordy Lord knows I die plenty to have enough gravestones. I have been saving them, don't worry, I still have them. But anyways, alright, that does it with that. Back up to the surface we are, bright sunshiny day. That is pretty much all I wanted to do this time. The main reason why I wanted to do this was also because the base is still under construction back there. I'm adding a lot of stuff onto it under heavy construction. So while this episode may not be the longest, it is a little bit of a bonus episode, I guess you could say. The main reason why I wanted to do all this stuff was because I really enjoy the Remnants mod, and I knew that there was a bunch of new stuff to look at, and I just wanted to see all the things, you know what I mean? I wanted to explore it and experience it, and that's kind of what this Let's Plays are all about anyway. Taking a look at some of the other mods, getting a little bit of exposure, as little as I could possibly give it, but it's definitely worth the peek. But anyways, all that said and done, I know this episode's probably going to be a little bit on the shorter side, but that's okay. We did a whole bunch of stuff today. Took a look at some cool things. I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be getting right back into the progression the next time around. We're going to be going to the jungle, which I hear has an enormous amount of new stuff in it. Also, hopefully my base looks a little bit better. We're going to add a couple of things to it, make some adjustments and all that good stuff. Probably have some new things to look at when we get back there as well. But anyways, like I said, time to bring this short episode to an end. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.